So, I survived the train station. Day 5. And it is 7 AM. Had to get out there pretty sharpish before anyone realised I'd been kipping there. So yeah, so last night I was at the top of this hill where this trail goes, where I'm on my way up to again now. Set my tent up, got to my sleeping bag, then it started getting a bit cold. Started to go to put my layers on and realised the water had got in at the bottom of my bag and soaked all of my thermal layers, so I literally just had this jacket and sort of AirTech t-shirt, which wouldn't have been enough for last night. I could feel the temperature was going to go right down, was going to plummet. So I ran down this path here for half a mile to Crianlarich. It's a little village. No one had any beds. It just wasn't happening. So luckily, really luckily, I found like a restroom in the train station. There was no one there. The station was pretty much closed down. So I went in there and it had a heater. With the heater on all night, it was just about bearable, but I could hear the weather outside was fucking crazy. Everything was getting like blown around everywhere, you could hear it. So I've left there now. So Crianlarich, 5-star review for your train station, thank you very much. I'm just heading back up the trail to where I was camping last night. Just stopped here just for now, just to make a bit of coffee. Water's boiling, we're just about ready. And then I'm going to crack on. First waterfall of the day. Every episode has to have a waterfall, so disclaimer. So for anyone that's seen the other episodes of this, they'll know that I'm not exactly an early riser. Reason for that is I just prefer to just sleep in the morning and just sort of take my time, get everything ready. But today, obviously leaving the station at 7. So I woke up a bit before that, about 6:30. I've just been walking about 2 hours since then, and I haven't crossed a single person. So it's been really nice. I might have to re-evaluate my lying in approach, because it kind of ruins it a little bit when you're... It's nice like crossing paths with people and saying hi and whatever, but when you're in a really nice part and you're just trying to take it all in and you're crossing the same like 2 or 3 couples of walkers all the time, you kind of just want it a bit to yourself, you know. I quite like it like this. I don't know, I'm not going to say I'm definitely waking up early every morning, but I'm going to consider it from now on. Well, I was trying to keep my right foot dry all day because of all the blisters, but that fucking stream finished that. Fuck you. So I am now down to 0 pairs of dry socks. Fuck. Yeah, there's finally been a break in the rain, so I can actually do some recording now, but I'm not sure how long it will last for. Judging by those clouds, probably not too long. So I'm going to try and record as much as I can while the weather's still good.
Oh, what is that at the end? That is a shop. I can stock up on everything because it's the last chance I get before the final part of the West Highland Highway.
Yeah, I'm going to go and buy stuff. Look at this. Accidentally stumbled across a pub that I had to take a 200-metre detour off the trail to find. Right, cheeky little beer and a burg down there at that little pub. It was alright. Not as good as the others, but hard act to follow, I think, after those other ones. My really nice light backpack, which I've been like steadily eating through, getting lighter and lighter, is now filled up with cans of Irish stew and pot noodles again. But at least I'm not going to go hungry. So, the plan for the rest of the day is... I had to check the map again to remember what everything's called. So, heading over the bridge of Orchy will take us a couple of hours, and then from there we're going to Inverornan, and I think I'm going to camp out there, do some wild or some semi-wild camping. We'll see what's around there, and there's a nice river, but most importantly it's really low altitude. It's the lowest altitude for the next 10 to 20 miles or so, I guess. So if this weather does completely go nuts tonight, I want to be at as low at altitude as possible, so it won't be quite as bad as it possibly could be. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan. Also managed to pick myself up a couple of layers from that shop. I managed to find like a fleecy hoodie thing, which is that extra layer I'm really going to need for tonight if it is freezing, which cost me about 50 quid, which is the cheapest jumper in the entire shop. It was a big old shop as well, actually, but you know, it's I might use it again afterwards, so I'm gonna have to now. 50 quid for a fucking fleece hoodie, crazy. So camping is back on. We crack on. We got two hours, as I said, to the Bridge of Orchy, and then another hour onto the camping spot. So we'll see how we go. It looks like the weather again is going to fuck us up. And yeah, it's raining again, so back away the camera goes. So it's 5 o'clock now. We should be coming up to the bridge of Orchard. I can't remember these names. A bridge of somewhere. Should be coming up to it pretty much nowish. Then it's only an hour more to go. Set off at what time this morning? 7 AM. So I think I probably had about 2 hours break, where I was just sort of shopping and for food and clothes, and then sat in the pub. But apart from that, yeah, I've been going since 7 AM, so it's now 5. So with the 2 hours taken off, been walking for 8 hours today, which is pretty good. After this extra one, it will be 9, I think, unless my maths is totally gone. Not a bad shift today at all. Yeah, and I have noticed as well in some of these shots there is a scratch on the lens sort of right here. You can't usually see it. I don't think you can see it now. Yeah, sorry if that's getting a bit annoying now. I've realised that's in quite a few of the shots. What can you do? I can't buy a new camera lens up here. Finally made it. Well, I can see it, it's in sight.